It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Miraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the E-Commerce Minute is brought to you by Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. With Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back in business in no time. And for being a loyal E-Commerce Minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you'll never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with Send Pro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online, and print labels right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of Send Pro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 538.
In today's episode, Uber Eats offers Dine-In option.
Uber Eats has officially begun to insert itself into the dine-in business. A new option in some cities lets you order your food ahead of time, go to the restaurant, then sit down inside to eat it. The new dine-in option appears next to the delivery and pickup options across the top of the Uber Eats app in select cities. You order from the menu and can choose to go eat ASAP, or you can schedule in advance when you want to arrive and sit down. In the app, they show you how long the food will take to prep, distance to the restaurant, your price, and the restaurant's rating. Diners aren't charged for the service. Instead, restaurants pay a fee that varies from market to market, and customers can tip restaurant employees through the app. The feature is designed to allow restaurants to focus mainly on making food and providing top-notch service to customers. The new feature allows more restaurants to join the platform, and it gives diners the opportunity to experience restaurants that don't offer takeout. But while it saves consumers some extra fees, it eliminates the need for some drivers, furthering the animosity and the rocky relationship Uber already had with its drivers. The new dine-in option is available now in some cities, including Austin, Dallas, Phoenix, and San Diego. I think this is a good idea for a time-pressed lunchtime diners. Don't you agree?
I agree.
So they can run and get stuff thrown at them. Uber fast.
Take it.
Well, I remember when all the delivery services started and you would go into a restaurant and they had all the consoles for all the different delivery services. And I think the people behind the counter weren't real fans of this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the tide has turned and they realized that a majority of people just love to order out.
Yeah.
Then now they're making money from it. So I don't know how people feel about it now. But if you look at the numbers, it's something like 50% of the world orders out now. So nobody cooks at home anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty cool. I think Uber's smart to kind of be one of the first services to do this just to see where it goes.
I think it's just another way for restaurants to make money. I don't know what kind of fee Uber charges them, but it must negate, there must be some thought that whatever the fee is, we're just gaining a time-pressed customer that we can serve at an exact time. And Bart, you've been in the restaurant business. Would you say that this makes things easier, knowing exactly when a customer is going to arrive?
Kind of. I mean, we used to do takeout orders like that and just over the phone, and it was ready when it was ready. I don't know. I guess it'd be easier, but in the back, you just order, you get a ticket, you make it out. You would think that. And so it doesn't really, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to think of an advantage for the restaurant, but I guess a ticket is a ticket no matter what. And you're making that dish, and then you don't care when the guy's sitting down to eat it. When the ticket's there, you make the ticket.
Ticket is a ticket. You just go at it. I mean, in high end type things, that's why you have seatings. That's why they don't do delivery. But in regular world, no, it doesn't.
So we have there's a lot of different parts of Uber. There's Uber Eats, and then there's Uber. What is Uber Eats Pool? Oh, so it's like Uber Pool for a car. If you want to pay a little less and get it a little slower, you can.
They do multiple deliveries.
Right.
Yeah.
So you might be waiting a little extra for your milkshake, but it's a little cheaper. And then the unlimited delivery subscription, that's $9.99 per, what is that, per month?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I would assume so. Yeah.
So that's for your millennial, I don't cook anymore, I just have everything delivered customer. I think that would be a real bargain.
Agree.
Because again, I've said this countless times. I'm not a order food and have it delivered kind of guy. What does Uber Eats generally charge for a typical order?
Actually, funny that you ask, because I literally got Uber Eats last night because
Literally.
I was on the verge of a nervous breakdown and I got McDonald's. And
Stress eating today, Brie?
yep, I was supposed to cook spaghetti and meatballs. I was all excited. I even got fresh basil. I was like ready to go. And then nervous breakdown. And anyway, but Uber Eats lately has been doing this thing where if you order within 5 minutes of opening the app, like everywhere has like free delivery recently. So like usually delivery hovered around like $3.99 to like $5.99 depending. But
Wow,
last night,
$5.99 to get McDonald's delivered?
Yeah, man.
yeah, it is nuts.
Get in the car, man. Just go to McDonald's. What's wrong with you?
I know.
People.
Yeah. Have you haven't having anything delivered lately? Between Seamless and Grubhub and Caviar and stuff like that, those prices are huge.
Oh my gosh, they're like $40 orders because of all the fees.
you're paying $15, but you're paying $40 because of all the fees.
There's so many fees too. There's like delivery fee, and then there's like a random $1.99 that they don't explain, but it's there.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
I mean, I can imagine if I was a little, under the weather, but as a daily thing, all those fees, you just cook yourself a damn meal.
Oh yeah, for me personally, Uber Eats is like a treat.
Wow. Okay. So Uber continues to lose money. They lost $3 billion in 2018 and $1 billion more in the first quarter of 2019. The company hopes that cross-promoting Eats with a standard service will help stop the losses. Good luck with that. Continuing the Uber train, I don't know if Bart, if you saw this, they had the dollar safety fee that they were adding to each Uber ride, which actually wasn't going towards safety at all. It was just going towards the Uber bottom line.
Yes.
Like, yeah, safety. We'll put it in quotes. Yeah, man. Let's make the rides more safe, man.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that because safety is such a real issue with Uber.
Yeah.
And the fact that, oh my God, gross.
And one other thing I heard about Uber, which is not in our show notes, they are also working with restaurants to encourage, and Bart, this will appeal to you since you've done this typical sort of experimental kind of thing. They're working with restaurants or people who want to start restaurants, but just instead of starting the full restaurant, do the kitchen, and they will work with the kitchen. So basically you could say, hey, I want to start, a place that makes chicken sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do the full build out. You would just do the commercial kitchen and sell your chicken sandwiches through Uber Eats, and Uber Eats will help you.
Yeah. So there used to be
cool.
a kitchen like that in Philly. I'm not sure it still exists, but there used to be a co-working style, like a shared kitchen that you can rent out for, whatever.
Right. So an Uber's allegedly, supposedly working with these, I don't know what you would call them. I guess you would just call them kitchens. I mean, you can't really call them restaurant, can you?
Oh no, they're just kitchens. Yeah. Those kitchens are great for, sometimes you need a commercial kitchen instead of doing it at your house. And it's easier and faster. And someplace that just makes sense for what you're doing. And then you can be like the two guys trying to buy Popeye's chicken sandwiches and sell them on the street out of the bag.
I was thinking too.
I don't understand why nobody would want to buy their damp chicken sandwiches out of the bag. I just can't understand that.
Wait, but hold on a second. I'm getting all of them confused. So was it Popeyes that do it in chicken?
Popeyes was the big kahuna.
Right.
Popeyes apparently has the best, and they are the ones that are going to sell, according to their inventory levels. By the time this podcast airs, they will have sold out. As of last weekend, they are sold out of chicken sandwiches. So.
And Wendy's went, hold my beer.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's was involved.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is biggie, but.
Yeah. And they were all arguing.
Chicken sandwich wars continue. Brittany, why don't you tell us about today's sponsor?
Shipping and mailing from your desk has never been simpler than with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back to business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you never overpay. So save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can also qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping, calculate exact postage online, and print labels and stamps right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes.
She's on fire today. Half bell.
Pitney Bowes.
Pitney Bowes.
Well, thanks. I've been really conscious of not vocal frying when I read that because I've been realizing that I vocal fry a lot when I read that. So, yes.
Wow, that was very eloquent of you, Brittany.
Speaking of chicken sandwiches, frying.
Thank you. Yes, frying. My chicken sandwich voice.
All right, quick stat time. Uber Eats accounts for 17% of all food delivery, and its most popular city is what? Take a guess. Take a guess.
Uber Eats, New
Yeah.
York City.
No, Miami and Atlanta.
Oh,
That's according
well,
to
that makes sense. I mean, that actually makes sense because in New York you get all the delivery guys and they're all registered and I'm like,
true.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Atlanta is a pain in the ass to get around, and I don't know why Miami would be the other most popular, but Atlanta is just hard to get around. So
It's interesting.
that makes actual
ask our friend Duran about that. And one more stat: 50%, over 50% of all restaurant orders will be delivery and takeout by next year. Also from Robinhood Snacks. And DoorDash leads food delivery with 34% of the market. That's going to grow now since it acquired Square-owned Caviar for $410 million recently. Interesting stats. Just a little bit of housekeeping now that we're back after our summer break. Back in ye olden days for our original OG listeners, we used to have a website that kept our show notes. We kind of discontinued that because it was a lot of work for just a lot of spammers to come on and steal images. So we took that down. But what I've decided to do now is we're going to have more enhanced show notes. So when you open your app, such as Overcast, you'll see more information about things mentioned in the show in the actual show notes in your podcast app, wherever you get your podcast. Hopefully the links will work if I did it right. Anyway, guys, got anything else?
Nope.
All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.